theo số liệu thống kê của Cục Con nuôi thuộc Bộ Tư pháp, trong 5 năm từ năm 2011-2015, cả nước có hơn 13.000 trẻ em tìm được gia đình thay thế trong nước và gần 2.000 trẻ em được nhận làm con nuôi ở nước ngoài. Riêng năm 2015 đã có 528 trẻ em Việt Nam được người nước ngoài nhận nuôi. Số phận và hoàn cảnh gia đình đưa đẩy đã khiến cho rất nhiều những đứa trẻ không được ở bên cạnh cha mẹ ruột của mình, thậm chí ngay từ khi mới sinh ra. Để rồi hàng chục năm sau, nhiều người vẫn luôn canh cánh trong lòng, muốn quay về quê hương tìm lại cha mẹ ruột.
Vâng, những hình ảnh mà quý vị và các bạn vừa theo dõi chính là câu chuyện có thật của rất nhiều gia đình người Việt Nam và đồng thời đó cũng là số phận của các em nhỏ bị thất lạc cha mẹ, được nhận nuôi qua các tổ chức từ thiện đã từ rất là lâu rồi. Và trong chương trình ngày hôm nay thì chúng tôi đã mời đến đây một cô gái có tuổi đời còn rất là trẻ. Cô đã bị thất lạc cha mẹ của mình hơn 25 năm qua và trong suốt hành trình hơn 1.000 ngày trở về Việt Nam tìm kiếm, ekip làm phim chúng tôi đã có cơ hội được gặp gỡ cô và từ đó chúng tôi rất là mong muốn được chia sẻ câu chuyện cảm động này để góp phần giúp cô tìm thêm manh mối. Đó là cô gái Denise Sandquist, một người Thụy Điển gốc Việt. Hello Denise, it's very nice to see you on the show today.
Hello, and hello everyone.
Thưa quý vị, theo thông tin mà chúng tôi tìm hiểu thì hiện tại Denise chỉ còn giữ một tờ giấy khai sinh và một biên bản giao nhận con nuôi. Và trên tờ giấy khai sinh này được đăng ký vào ngày 8 tháng 3 năm 1991. Tên của cô đó là Trần Thanh Hương, nơi sinh là Bệnh viện Phụ sản Hà Nội. So Denise, how old were you so since you know these documents?
Since I was very small, I always know about these documents. I always know that my birth mother's name is Ngay. And when I found out that there is more information about my father a little bit, about her studies, I was very excited. I thought I only had her name and her age. Yes. And when I know about how she studied finance, she was from this province, I was the first child, and that she called the adoption lady. Yes. When I was adopted because she was worried about me. That made me feel more close to her than before.
So since you know that, when did you come back to Vietnam officially?
I was born 91, yes. And 93 we adopted my little sister, so then I was back the first time. But as a grown-up it was 2013, so 3 years ago. And that was because I was 22, 2013, and my birth mother, she was also 22. When she gave birth to me. So I felt it was a good time to come back to Vietnam and look for her.
So at that time when you come back to Vietnam, how was your feeling?
I didn't know so much about Vietnam before. So when I came to the airport and I saw the people working in the customs, I thought I saw similarities with my own face. And I was looking at everyone as they were like my brothers or my sisters. And I had read my documents before in Vietnamese, but I never understood a word. But I recognized the Vietnamese letters and the tones. So it was very, very special and interesting to be back. More actively and passively for maybe more than 1,000 days. I can say that since I posted this Facebook ad, it's the help from everyone, from the community, strangers, media reaching out to me. It has definitely led to interesting advices and tips. So I'm really positive to what will happen in 1 week and how much I can find.
Did you have any difficulties during your time looking for it then?
Before it was in 2013 when I was back to the hospital where I was born. They said they had no information about from 1991. I was trying to reach out to the adoption lady, who was the contact person for the adoption center, but she said she didn't remember anything. I was applying to this program who search for people in Vietnam 1 year ago, and they received my application, my letter, but they didn't start working on my case. I applied for this. We have a similar TV program in Sweden, but they also didn't start working on my case. So it's a lot of like doors that became like shut. So yeah, there are of course difficulties. So this is, I would say, is the first time when I'm really, after this Facebook post which spread enormously, this is the first time I feel that things are going in a positive way. I see progress.
So have you ever thought about giving up?
And I didn't give up to find her, but I was focusing on other things in my life. But it's always been, I always had as a goal since I was very small to find her someday. And I don't think that I would ever give up that goal. I always imagine her to be dark hair, look a little bit like me, and yeah, I always had this this thinking about that when we will talk with each other. I was thinking about that when I was very small and when I grew up, and I think when I got older, I realized that my Vietnamese mother, she speaks Vietnamese and I speak Swedish, so maybe it would be hard to communicate. For me, it would be really interesting to find someone who really looks like me. And also, since I was a kid, I was always dreaming about seeing my Vietnamese mother, see how she is, how she's doing. Because I had really like the best Swedish parents, and I see them as my parents. But it's always been interesting for me to, I always know that I have my Swedish parents, my parents, and I also have Vietnamese parents. So it's always been an interest for me. And when I grow even older, I understood that some things about myself that I have, maybe my character, I'm quite determined, easy to learn, that maybe it comes from someone.
So are you afraid that your appearance will affect their current life?
Yeah, like not afraid. It's a thought that I know is it can be like that. And I also, she was just 22 when she gave birth to me.
22?
Yeah. So I know that it was very hard in '91 to be a single mother. So the adoption lady, she said that my Vietnamese father, he was working at a bank, a private bank in Hanoi. And my Vietnamese mother, she was a finance student. And when she was pregnant with me, the bank where my Vietnamese father worked at, it went bankrupt. So he had to escape. So he left her when she was pregnant with me. So since she was so young and she was alone, I understand that I think that adoption was a really good option for her. I think the best option in that situation. And I have full understanding for that. Later she met maybe someone else, someone new, she has a family with kids, and that they have their life. And maybe she didn't tell her new family about me. So I don't want to interrupt in any way. And I think I have really a lot of respect for that she has to, just because she knows about my existence, I would be really happy to meet her, to talk with her and just maybe to see my siblings. But I don't expect her to take me into the family and yeah, because I have an understanding for that it can complicate things for her. My parents, they always said that, yeah, we are your parents and we love you, but you also have Vietnamese parents, and your mother, your Vietnamese mother, she gave you away, not because she didn't love you, she gave you away because of love and because she wanted you to have a better life. I always had a very good balance to this and always being proud of being born Vietnamese. And then I don't define myself as I have to be Swedish, I have to be Vietnamese, I have to be like this and this. And now I lived in 6 countries now, and I see myself as me, and I don't have to define myself as in a certain way. So that's why I think I'm very, very open to find their birth parents and yeah, find my birth mother.
So could you please tell me a little bit about your family in Sweden?
My father, he's 64 now, so he's retired. He was working as an engineer before. My Swedish mother, my mother, she passed away when I was 9 years in cancer. So I think that's also why I became more independent and more strong. And also why I was always thinking when she passed away, I thought that, now in Sweden, I'm a child with only one father, one parent. And I was thinking, but if I would be in Vietnam right now, I would actually have a mother who would be alive, and I would be like everyone else. So I think that since I grew up a long time without a mother, I was thinking more about my Vietnamese mother. And I have a little sister who is 2 years younger than me, and she's born in Thái Bình. For my dad, I talked to him a couple of days ago, and he said, yeah, okay, it's good that it's going so good for you, that people are trying to help you, and I hope that you find her. If I can do something for you, tell me. So always very, very supportive.
Well, you have a great family right now in Sweden. So what is your biggest hope right now?
My biggest hope right now is that I would find her and that she wants to meet me. And I realized that it's not, in this process, it's not only about finding her. Yes. It's also about how to approach her, not scare her away, and to have this balance also, but at the same time as I want to spread the word, that I'm so thankful for everyone who's helping me, everyone who's sharing my post, the opportunity to spread my word like this. It's so positive for me in many ways. But of course I'm also afraid that it will be, maybe she already knows about that I'm looking for her, and maybe she doesn't know how to react, and then maybe people are calling her about this. It's spreading and spreading and spreading, and it's pushing her. And of course I'm afraid that it will push her away from me. So my biggest hope right now is that I find her as soon as possible, and that she would like to meet me.
That day will come. Surely. If your mother is watching the show right now, would you like to share something with your mother, please?
Yeah. So first of all, I'm very proud of you. I don't feel angry against you, not any blame. And I'm really happy that you decided to keep me and that you gave me away for adoption, because I had an amazing life with amazing parents who always supported me and loved me like their own child. So I would really like to, I've been thinking about you my whole life, and I would really like to meet you. It would mean a lot to me.
Ngay sau khi thực hiện chương trình này với Dennis, chúng tôi đã liên tục nhận được những thông tin mới nhất được chia sẻ trên Facebook trong hành trình tìm kiếm cha mẹ ruột của cô. Hiện tại, Dennis đã liên lạc được với gia đình một người tên là Betty Uyên Trần, bởi phát hiện ra ngoại hình của hai cô gái này thực sự rất giống nhau. Ngày 18 tháng 12 năm 2016, Dennis và Betty đã lấy một số mẫu thử để xét nghiệm DNA. Viện Công nghệ Sinh học thuộc Viện Hàn lâm Khoa học và Công nghệ Việt Nam cũng đã đứng ra nhận hỗ trợ miễn phí xét nghiệm và kết quả sẽ có sớm trong tuần tới. Hy vọng đây sẽ là một kết quả đáng mong đợi dành cho cô gái Thụy Điển gốc Việt trong hành trình hơn 1.000 ngày đi tìm cha mẹ ruột của mình.
Quý vị thân mến, nếu như quý vị biết những thông tin nào mà Dennis vừa chia sẻ thì hãy vui lòng gửi thư về hộp mail mang địa chỉ dennis.sandwich@gmail.com để cùng hỗ trợ cô gái này sớm tìm được mẹ của mình nhé. Còn đến đây thì thời lượng của chương trình Nét Việt Story cũng đã hết. Thảo My xin cảm ơn sự quan tâm theo dõi của quý vị và các bạn. Thảo My xin chào tạm biệt và hẹn gặp lại quý vị và các bạn trong những chương trình lần sau.
I think that's one of the reasons why I have such a positive image of Vietnam, and why I've always been so proud of being Swedish but being born Vietnamese. Because for me, Vietnam has always been a warm place, a warm country with helpful people, and a place where I'm really proud of being from.